Young Edinburgh Action lets young people speak out about issues that affect young people.
Young Edinburgh Action brings together young people from different backgrounds who have different opinions on issues that affect their lives.
Everyone can have their say and everyone is listened to.
Young Edinburgh Action is about giving young people a voice. We're researching, exploring and representing the views of young people in our city.
Being young researchers lets us make meaningful changes to the lives of young people in Edinburgh.
By creating resources based on real views, we can make a real difference to young people's lives.
Young Edinburgh Action keeps us busy all year round. We follow a 3-step process.
The gathering happens once a year. This is where we get young people to come together and say what's on their minds.
It's open to all young people in Edinburgh, and last year over 50 turned up to let us know what issues were important to them.
We also go into schools to find out what young people are saying.
By the time we're done, we've spoken to hundreds of young people about important issues.
Once we've gathered our info, we choose our top 3 issues.
We split into 3 groups to take on an issue each. Then it's stage 2, action research.
We identify what we need to find out and how we're going to go about it.
Action research is about getting out and finding out what other young people think.
Action research gives young people the chance to say what they feel and to be heard.
First, we identify the questions we want to ask.
Next up, we go out and about and we gather young people's views.
After we've gathered our information, we analyse it to see what we've got.
Then we work out how we're going to share our findings. We try to be creative and not just write a boring report. Last but not least, we feed back our findings. This is the part where we speak to adult decision makers and work out how we're going to make a change.
Stage 3, the conversation for action.
These are real important because young people and adults sit around the table together.
We present our findings, discuss the topic together and make recommendations to inform an action plan.
The outcomes of our work are formally reported and embedded into council strategies.
Let's give you some examples of the work we've done.
With our Better Sex Ed group, we decided first to find out what people thought of sex ed and how it could be improved. Starting by discussing our own experiences and then creating a survey to find out what other people's experiences were. So then we typed off all the results into spreadsheets. It took such a long time, but in the end we had all these proper statistics and organised feedback. We made this into a video to present at our conversation for action. Our video is being shown in all of the teachers' training around Edinburgh in all schools, and I think that's really amazing and shows what young people can do.
That's so cool, that's amazing.
I'm part of an action research group to help raise awareness of mental health in schools, and we created a radio play along with animated images which we presented in a conversation for action to achieve our aim, which was to help raise awareness for mental health in schools. And although it took a little bit of time, we did see a positive result for our research when the council decided to do a big review on young people's mental health in schools.
Our group held an action research to talk about gender inequalities.
From the event that we found that young people thought gender stereotypes should be addressed from a young age. The idea of a book was created as when the group gathered again, and the book is to show young people that you don't have to conform to gender stereotypes.
So as you can see, our work is important.
So, what are the challenges we face? Being a young researcher isn't always easy.
Sometimes it feels like there are a lot of barriers.
People can be defensive, and it's not always easy to argue with adults.
It's not always easy to get to the right people.
We can't all be available all the time. Young people have busy lives.
It's sometimes hard to get the powers that be to listen to us, because people stereotype young people.
It's not always plain sailing, but the rewards make the hard work so worthwhile.
So, what does Young Edinburgh Action mean to us?
I feel like I have a space where I feel safe and respected, but also it makes a difference to my community.
We're a team of equals. No matter who you are or where you're from, you're listened to.
And we get pizza.
It's really good fun.
It's interesting.
We meet new people and make new friends.
We're making a real difference addressing real issues.
Yeah!